Coming live to Giant Sports Talk Live, the 7th inning stretch. Join your hosts, Eric, Glenn, and Lou. Game days for the 7th inning stretch as we go live and close out the game with you, the fan. Your home for the best Giants post-game reaction, the morning report, and in-depth coverage of Major League Baseball on the Giant Sports Talk Live pregame show. And now, the 7th inning stretch.
Yes, we've wrapped up our 7th inning stretch, guys. Welcome in. If we just roll in now, we're watching baseball. What do you think? What do you think? The San Francisco Giants playing the Padres? I think, well, I'm not even worried about that because we are talking about this USA. We're going to get the offense going. Zerpa is on the mound. Zerpa. This guy, 2-0 Venezuela. And we are looking at the bottom of the 7th inning stretch. Wrapped up. I'll tell you what, I needed a 7th inning stretch watching this game. Close affair, 2-0. Kyle Schwarber leads it off, and he is out. So we've got Bregman stepping up. There's no doubt that this team has some talented ball players. All right? Talented ball players. Joshua's in the house. Joshua loves he likes the mix and match. You got Team USA. Maybe I should drop that a little bit. You got Team USA. I'm rocking like the Mark DeRosa look with the Montreal Expo hat. There you go. And Joshua, I got your shirt packed up. We're ready to rock and roll with that. I should be able to get that out tomorrow for you. I saw Logan Webb was sitting on the bench earlier in the game. Him and Skeens were discussing some pitching strategies there and some grips and stuff. It's 3-1 as far as the count. 3 balls and a strike now on Bregman. He's got a good eye at the plate on this specific at-bat. 2-0 Venezuela. We're in the bottom of the 7th. USA not scoring any runs. I said this to Eric and Lou last night that it's kind of feast or famine with this lineup. Heavy hitters, power bombers. This is what you get. It's either the long ball or nothing. Last time with a runner in scoring position, the 4th inning versus Dominican Republic. The Dominican Republic game in the 4th inning that the U.S. had a runner in scoring position. So they're not even getting guys on base and getting them over. So you're welcome, Joshua. Eric will be rolling in soon. Lou is on assignment. Lou is, I believe, headed, if not right at the moment, he's already in Las Vegas. So Lou won't be joining us tonight for this late stage of the ball game, the World Baseball Classic. And with 2 outs now and a Bregman ground out to third, we've got Roman Anthony coming up. And Zerpa with a wild pitch. He came inside, so it's 1-1. Hey, Mike Val. How you doing, buddy? Armand's here. Hi, Armand. Armand's always welcome to pop in if you're watching the ball game. You want to watch the ball game with me here? Talk about McLean. His performance early in the game, if you want to pop in for maybe a half an inning, you just let me know. I mean, I never turn away, and Armand is amazing to our show because, of course, he is award-winning programming, isn't he? It's getting late, boys. It is getting late. Zerpa still on the mound now. Anthony takes one way outside, so it's a 3-1 count, bottom of the 7th. USA with 2 outs in this inning. They can't even get anybody on base. We're having a tough time of it. Jeez. Japan. We thought Japan would be in the final, or at least I did, as the next pitch is inside, and USA gets a runner on base. So now all it takes is a swing to tie it up, and they're going to go to the bullpen. Venezuela signaling they're going to call on a righty out of the bullpen. We got George in here. He says, always enjoy you guys. Thanks for adding Lou to the program. Great insight on baseball. Georgie from Chicago. Hey, George. We love Lou, too. We certainly do. So they're going to the bullpen. Still 2-0. Runner at first base. Wow, this is getting tight. I'm going to check in with Armand, see if he wants to come in for a little while as we get close to wrapping up the game, the World Baseball Classic. Wouldn't it be something? Wouldn't it be something to go to? What do they do in extra innings in one of these? Anybody know out there? Because I don't know in a championship game. I mean, do you let them play? Can we just let them play in a championship game? Come on. I'll find out. I got to find out the rules on that. We are in a commercial timeout. We'll do the same. It is 2-0 as Venezuela goes to the bullpen in the bottom of the seventh. It's the seventh inning stretch in Giant Sports Talk Live on a Tuesday night.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com. For the best credit card choice for you, visit BetterCreditCards.com. Covering the San Francisco Giants nightly online. We are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
It's Glenn in. Eric will join us a bit later on. Lou on assignment as the team Venezuela have gone to Andres Machado, and he faces LA Dodger catcher Will Smith, who fouls one off his hip. And with 2 outs, Venezuela takes an early strike lead. I put up the link. Armand's going to pop in. He's getting his gear all set up. Hopefully you're having a good night wherever you're watching this thrilling game of the World Baseball Classic. I know some of you have been hit by snow. That's one thing about living in America. You got blizzard conditions, one segment of the U.S. And over here, I know Eric is dying with the heat. Up especially, he's not around the Bay Area, at least. I mean, it's a little cooler here. It's 90 degrees. 90 degrees. And I'm in the cool part of town. So poor Eric, I hope his air conditioning's holding out. And hopefully you're having a good night wherever you may be viewing in. And the crowd, man, the crowd looks into it in Miami tonight. Now 0-2, Will Smith, low pitch, pops it up, ranging second baseman, and he puts it away. So again, guys, Will Smith leaves a guy at first base. And as they take another commercial timeout, we got Churio coming up to lead off the inning for Venezuela. USA cannot get anybody into scoring position. As we go to line number 2. I'm all alone here tonight, so we'll go to line 2. Armand, USA. This is a team built with power. They bring the lumber. I said the other day, didn't I say, I don't know if you watched the show the other night, Eric was asking me, what did I think of the lineups when you compare them? And I thought that, I don't know if you heard me off the get-go. It's kind of thumping and lumber, and it's all or nothing for USA. Would you see a guy like Ezekiel Tovar make Team USA? They built these other teams, Italy. They built teams that are strategic. USA just goes, we're just throwing our heavy hitters. What do you think?
Yeah, it's like Team USA is basically what the whole MLB is as a whole right now, with the analytics, with home runs, walks, and strikeouts.
Yep. Chicks dig the long ball. Chicks dig the long ball, Armand.
I'll say this right now. DeRosa, as soon as Roman Anthony got on base, you should have pinched hit Cal Riley for Will Smith.
Yeah.
Bring up the 60 home run hitting catcher.
Yeah. Hey, continue that thought. I need about 15 seconds. I just got, as you can see, there's we're getting into our dusk now. I'm just going to flip on the other light here. I got the you see the light in the background? It was looking gray, yellow, white. So give me 15 seconds. Continue that thought.
As I was saying, I thought this was a perfect time for DeRosa to make a smart move and pinch hit for Will Smith. The offense has been abysmal for Team USA. This is from 18 minutes ago from Underdog MLB. Team USA's offense tonight from 9:56. 2 for 20, 1 walk, 5 strikeouts. That's just god awful.
That's abysmal, man. That is not all-star quality playing. And have you been watching the game in its entirety tonight on the tube?
I've been in and out, but yes.
They made in the bottom, I think it was the 5th inning, could have been early 6th. Nonetheless, I thought the broadcaster on the TV is Griffin Jacks is now in out of the pen for Team USA, and we are in the top of the 8th. Did you hear the comment? He said this Team USA club looks like a major league team coming back from a long road trip in August.
They look like the Mets from last year with runners in scoring position. Couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Yeah, I like these other teams. Like I say, Italy, Venezuela. You know what? It's proven. The teams that brought the power, they're watching on TV like us. And they're watching on Giant Sports Talk. Hey, maybe they're watching on Giant Sports Talk Live, Armand.
Well, if they are, welcome.
The home of award-winning broadcasters like Armand is amazing. There it is. Look at that. I know you were proud of that. Somebody asked me about that at our get-together the other day. They said, you got those, are you going to have the awards again this year? I said, I think Armand really, I said, Armand, he's that right up. He's got that up on the mantle. He's loving it. Here's the pitch. We got an out, strikeout. So the leadoff batter, Churio, I believe it was. Now he strikes out. It's 2-0 Venezuela with 1 out in the top of the 8th. USA has got the home field advantage, if you will. So they're going to have 6 more outs to work with, Armand. But time is of the essence with Ronald Acuna, another good ball player coming in.
And I'm ahead of you, so I will not spoil the at bat you are at now, Glenn. I'm ahead of you.
Well, don't do what my wife does when I'm traveling. She goes, "Oh my God, I love the home run!" I'm like, "We're in a commercial break."
Yeah, I won't spoil anything. One thing I want.
There's the pitch. The ball is short. The easy toss over to first. So we got 2 outs now, and a 2-0 lead. Is that where you're at, or whereabouts are you at in your broadcast?
I'll just say I'm at a 1-1 count.
Okay. I've got Jax looking at with 2 outs. Looking to take the team out 1-2-3 here. And we've got Miguel Garcia up.
I'm at his at bat right now.
Third baseman. So I got him leading off. Anyway, he is up with 2 outs in the inning. It's a pretty tightly contested game. 2-0. It's not a bad game.
Yeah. So here's a question for the WBC.
Mm-hmm.
I think in the future, I think they have to change the schedule.
Oh.
The mere fact that Venezuela has to play back-to-back. My idea is Sunday should be both semifinals games. Have one in Houston, one in Miami.
Doubleheader type. Mm-hmm.
One starts at, let's say the Miami game is at 4:00 Eastern time.
Yeah.
And then the Houston game would be at 8:00. Then you can find another stadium.
Pop up.
Maybe
3
California.
outs.
Maybe
So 3 outs.
California. You have so many stadiums in California. You got Dodgers to.
Yeah, Armand, don't say it can't be done because look at nobody argues that's the way they do it in NFL football.
Yeah, then you would have both teams have off on Monday.
Yep.
You'd have the game today. They'd be fully healthy because
both teams fresh. Yeah, you got a good point.
Because Venezuela, just like Team USA, they don't have their entire bullpen. I know for Mason Miller and Danny Palencia, they can only be used in a safe situation with the team having a lead. They don't have Brizardo came in for an inning for Venezuela. Like certain guys only have like an inning tonight to pitch. Yeah. Bednar cannot pitch at all because he's pitched so many times.
Somebody says they don't like your mic. I can hear you loud and clear.
Loud sorry, and clear. EB. I apologize. I'm gonna also throw DeRosa now under because he was with Rosenthal earlier. Yes. He said all hands on deck. Where's the hands on deck? Where's the pinch hit for Cal Raleigh? Where's Gunnar Henderson? Yeah. Where's Pete? Like it or not, PCA.
So you think he should be throwing every piece of spaghetti he's got up against the wall right now?
Yes. Why do you have a bench?
Yeah. And there's no tomorrow.
And there's no
tomorrow, man. Win or lose. So
I get it for the pitching standpoint. Your hands are tied, but your hands are not tied with the at bats and the pinch hitters.
Yep.
And the pinch runners.
Yep. So we're going to the bottom of the 8th, a 2-0 Venezuela lead. a lot of heat on DeRosa. And you know what? I'm usually Mr. Anti. Lou is Mr. Salty. I'm Mr. Grumpy. Eric is the voice of reason. You are the stats man. And we appreciate you, by the way, Armand.
Thank you.
But I'll tell you what, this isn't your, like I said, if you were with us for the show last night, I said to the boys, this is not managing your normal managerial type of job. He is working with pitch counts that are being given to him by other major league teams. Like teams are saying, hey, this guy can go 35 or less. He's got to work within some confines that most managers don't have to. So I got to tell you, I like him as a skipper. I could see him being a major league manager. Oh, we're into the bottom of the eighth. Now we call it the eighth inning stretch. Now I get a stretch. I'm getting all tensed up here. So
I actually agree with you. Like this is a very stressful tournament. The way pitching injuries are. Every pitcher is looked at like how many pitches can you go, how many starts can you get. An
unsung type player up now, Bryce Terang. It could be one of these guys. Not the guys with the pop, the Schwarber, the Judge. It could be a guy, let's nickel and dime him here in the bottom of the eighth. But they're not doing anything. That's the problem. And look at the way this tournament got underway, Armand. We were looking at games that were over before they started, dude. 15 runs, and they blasted the San Francisco Giants. Pablo Regenda, by the way, has scored. So the San Jose Sharks, they have an early lead in their game tonight. We're not talking much hockey tonight right here. We're talking about a swing and a miss. So Terang, oh boy. Look at the excitement on that bench as Pete Crow Armstrong comes up. These guys want to win, man. This is important. This is big baseball. I saw the past winners. Boy, a lot of J's hanging up on the board too, eh? Japan. I thought, didn't you think like me? In a real world, Japan plays USA tonight in this game.
Or they play the DR. Oh, those were the three heavy favorites.
They brought the heavy lumber. You're looking at teams that were all kind of built one-dimensional. Ground ball, scooped up, easy out. 2 outs, 8th inning. Uh-oh. Time running short here. If you are and look, I just got my new USA shirt in the mail yesterday. 1 day left in the tournament, and I might be putting it away, Armand. God.
I had one friend text me, I don't like Noah McLean. Now he's a Yankee fan, and he's only busting my chops. Oh. I'm like the USA offense is totally abysmal. And I said to him, just to bust his chops back, I said, Aaron Judge is in postseason form because he's striking out at bad pitches down in the.
Yeah. We've got Bobby Witt Jr. He's at the plate now. As far as I can see, an early ball, 2-ball, no strike count. Venezuela looking to wrap up another 1-2-3 inning here and a 2-0 lead. They went to the bullpen. This is his 11th pitch coming up. They got talent, but they're just, I don't know, this USA team not putting it together, not playing as a team. As again, this pitch is outside 3-0, so maybe they can get another runner on base. And after this at bat with Harper stepping up, I'm going to throw it. I got a question I threw out earlier to Armand. He has yet to answer it. I want to get his take on the starting pitching today. He would have some insight into what we saw as Witt draws the walk. So USA does get a runner on base. Now you want some pop? Now put it over the fence, Armand. Tell me about McLean, his start today for USA.
I thought it was better than his last start against Italy.
Mm-hmm.
It was very solid. If we didn't have Freddie, he'd be starting for us on opening day, and I don't even think he'd be starting tonight for Team USA. Yep. I wonder where they would have went. But he was actually a two-way player down in college at Oklahoma State.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
He came out of the bullpen at Oklahoma State, so he's done both starting and relieving. He is very good at that. His breaking pitches are top-notch. His curveball, his sweeper, like slider, his fastball's plus. He's He actually, when the Mets drafted him by Billy Epler, he was drafted by Billy Epler.
2 outs. Mound visit. It's wrapping up. Now we got Harper at the plate. And another pitch low. Machado, the pitcher, drops it low. Armand is hooing and umming and maybe he's ahead of me. Don't ruin my fun. Let's go. Let's go. EB says home run Harper tied up. Does he? Swing and a drive. Maybe he did. It is gone. Oh my God. There's the lumber. They went to Machado, his 11th pitch of the outing, and they served up a meatball. A meatball, Armand. Holy cow.
Now
And I was thinking earlier, in all fairness to Harper, I was thinking, here's a guy who hasn't done much in this tournament.
No, and he's then, he took some criticism from his Pobo in Philadelphia saying not elite. And, he, at this, during this tournament, he was showing that he wasn't elite, but now he just came through. And maybe there's still some of that elite performance in Harper still at his age.
And Bryce Harper looking like a chia pet. Get that guy a haircut. He's celebrating with his teammates. Now we just saw Venezuela's players each out celebrating, getting fired up. Now, momentum swing. The Team USA team's fired up, and we got Aaron Judge at the plate. Oh, Machado, I don't think Machado wants nothing to do with Aaron Judge. He'd be smart to keep him away from his flippers. Let him just waddle down to first base and pick your poison. Eric's been very happy with this Venezuelan team. I think deep down he's kind of cheering for the wrong blue, because he's very excited about what he's seen from Luis Ariz, who's at first base tonight. Here's the pitch. Oh, boy, you don't want to get hit there. A foul tip right between the knees. Ooh, catcher's going to walk that one off for a bit of a break here. Championship game, Armand. You come on. It's 2-0 Venezuela. You are like the good luck charm with that blue USA look, that shirt. 2-2 ball game here on seventh inning stretch. We're counting it down. Can USA complete the comeback down 2-0? Wow. That got the crowd. I'll tell you what, the crowd was kind of getting a little, they're right back into it.
Yeah.
The pitch to Judge. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. As I see Marlin Man is a Miami man there. He's got another great seat behind the home plate. He's at everything, this guy. What do they call him? Marlin Man?
Marlin Man, yeah. He goes around to a lot of stadiums and a lot of great seats.
Dude. Hey, you going while we get another trip to the mound? We've got a ball and 2 strikes, 2-2 game here. 2 outs, bottom of the 8th, Judge at the plate. You going to any opening day? You're going to be following it when the Mets open up?
I will be watching with my friends. I did look into going to opening day for Mets Pirates because it's going to be Freddie Peralta versus Paul Skeens.
Nice.
That game is on NBC.
Yes.
1:00. But prices, man.
Right? 3.
What are you doing, Judge? Typical Judge right there.
Oh, my God. Judge not taking the bat off his shoulder tonight, Armand.
No, that's typical him in the postseason.
There you go. I didn't want to be the one to say it.
I'll say it. I don't care. I'll say it. Yeah. Typical Judge.
So here we are, Armand. A 2-2 game. Venezuela, U.S. They're going to the 9th inning. Once again, I'm going to refuel. I'm going to get a nice cold Pepsi. We'll be right back and in 44 seconds. So stay tuned.
Giant Sports Talk Live, brought to you by Lefties in Burlingame. Visit Lefties for all of your Giants collecting needs. By GenesisGoldIRA.com, Signatures for Soldiers. Duxwell Printing, for all of your printing needs in the Bay Area. Visit Duxwell Printing at 37 Wentworth Place in San Francisco. And by BetterCreditCards.com, for the best credit card choice for you. Visit BetterCreditCards.com, covering the San Francisco Giants nightly. Online, we are Giant Sports Talk Live. Now, back to Eric and Glenn.
Tonight it's Glenn with my special helper, Armand. It's kind of, you know what? It's kind of stale. Eric says the same thing. We appreciate guys like you and members of the chat. And there's quite a few who have been dropping in from time to time, including you, Armand. There's nothing worse than that, sitting here doing it on your own. It's more fun when you got company and you got somebody to talk to, right? So I appreciate that.
Yes, no problem.
It's kind of a bit. We got a bit of a letdown now, too, as I'm in a commercial break. We're going to the ninth inning, a 2-2 game. It's a winner-take-all championship at the World Baseball Classic. Venezuela had the 2-0 lead. It is now deadlocked at 2. We got a bit of a letdown now until opening day, 8 days from now. Like, this is kind of I've been watching ball. Like, you see how excited I got in that home run? It's meaningful. Exhibition ball does not do anything for me, Armand. The only thing interesting over the next week is Giants, Mets. There'll be teams that make cuts, and Giants have a lot of questions to answer. Who's going to stay? Who's going to go? Who's going? Who may just be out of a job? Period. You facing that reality in New York? Any players up on the ledge, looking down, thinking, "Oh, don't push me over"?
So one of our big top storylines is right field, and it's between Carson Bench, Mike Tauchman, and
Mike Tauchman. There's a guy he's a cat with 9 lives. He is.
And MJ Melendez, but MJ Melendez was just sent down to the minors.
Whitlock, the pitcher for USA now with Eric's boy, Arise leading it off. The Winnipeg Jets have just scored. They tied the Nashville Predators at 3. It's like Sports Central here. I've got scores, my ticker's going, my phones are going off. I got bets on hockey tonight. I got 100 things going here, Armand. So a 3-3 game with 49 seconds left in the third period, Nashville and Winnipeg. The Sharks score early, and here we are in the ninth inning. 2 balls, 1 strike. Whitlock facing Arise. This is a key guy to get on. Arise can take a walk here. 3 balls and 1 strike. Eric must be losing his ever-loving mind watching his boy, Luis Arise. And while we watch the ninth inning here along the lines at Giant Sports Talk Live, we thank you for tuning in. Northern Lights Entertainment production. This is one benefit as Arise takes the walk. So Venezuela, I don't know who I'm cheering for. I'm getting excited here, but I don't know who to cheer for. I'm wearing the U.S. Expos hat, so
I have no rooting interest. I'm enjoying this as a ball lover, baseball fan.
Yeah, me too. 2-2 game. So Arise is at first with nobody out and Suarez at the plate. He's 0 for 3, a couple of strikeouts. He did ground out earlier in the ball game. I wouldn't underestimate any of these. You know what? Everybody talks about Team USA. Oh, the mighty Team USA. This team, Venezuela, majority of these guys are Major League ball players.
Yes.
And I just think the other teams did a little better job of getting away from just having those home run hitters and one-dimensional type team. That's all. I do think USA has a nice bullpen. I give them that, and their pitching. You still have Webb. They could bring in a Webb if they had to. I don't know what his. Again, there are many rules. He's that is what we mentioned earlier. That's I see Andy Pettit's there talking strategy. Who's going to come in? Whitlock's still in the game as we have a mound meeting, but this is where you said there's no tomorrow. All the guys, bring him in, use them. But again, there are some rules to follow as far as managing the ball team. Suarez, he's 0 for 3, as I just mentioned. He's looking to move Arias over. Ooh, Arias. Arias taking a lead. You don't hear that every day.
I'll tease you that there's a review coming. A manager's challenge.
Oh, tease me. Okay. So we got Whitlock locking in. Here's the pitch. Strike. We got 1-1 count. So you're slightly ahead of me as usual. Suarez talking to the umpire, asking what he's doing after the game. That Venezuela club, man, they are up on the inside, throw down. Oh, looked safe. Arise safe on the play.
That is not Luis Ariz. He was pinch ran for.
Oh, he was pinch run for? See, I keep taking my glasses off to see the big screen TV where I'm watching this game. No, that is definitely not, and nor would Ariz be. They would not be hitting, stealing, run. I thought he was safe. What did you think? Here we got. I'm getting a close up.
I do think he's safe.
Yeah, he's safe, and he never came off the bag. Yeah, he's safe. So they got a runner in score. So here we are again. They get a runner in scoring position. Team USA has failed miserably at getting guys on base and getting them over in this series. Now, they did take advantage with the Harper home run. That's great. They scored the run, but you got to get guys. You're not going to be able to compete if you don't get guys in runners in scoring position, Armand.
And bringing them in. You know, the Mets had that problem last year. Drove me insane. And the video review is he is safe. Call stands. There
you go. We got a few guys in the chat, including Mike Val, who's out there. We had quite a turnout, Armand.
I was watching at Tommy's. Yes.
It was a great time. I want to again thank everybody at Tommy's. Julio, who made an appearance on the show, he did a bang up job. Eric got to do that interview, and we gave away some prizes. We gave away tickets. Gave away a couple of tickets to that Mexico series next week. Team Mexico in town to take on the Giants. A little warm up, a little friendly. Somebody call it on these a little friendly before the start of the season. Mark DeRosa. He's not showing much emotion there. He's looking around. He's like, oh, my God. He's like, Mark DeRosa's got this look like if we lose, I could be out of my job here.
He might not just be out of his job with Team USA. He might be out of his job at MLB Network.
Oh, geez, no. Don't say that. Whitlock, pitch outside. Outside. Runner's limbering up there at second base. He could be on the move. Whitlock looking around. Okay, he's going to focus on a home. Here's the pitch. Swung on and fouled off. So, 2-2 count. We are in the ninth inning, by the way, of the World Baseball Classic. Thanks to everybody tuning in here. And Eric will be joining us in. I thought he'd be here by now. You know what? I don't think he can. He's got the flipper in his hand. He's watching Sharks hockey. He's watching this. He's like, I can't even fire up my laptop.
Well, I hope everybody's enjoying this WBC and even spring training games to an extent. Yeah. Because enjoy it this year, folks.
Shh. Don't say it. Here's the swing and a drive, and it's in the gap. And Venezuela's going to take the lead, Armand. Yes. You did a great job of keeping that one under your hat. Wow, Venezuela. I mentioned Suarez, another Major League Baseball talent who comes up, drives in the go-ahead run. So Venezuela, nobody out, top of the ninth, have regained the lead. Holy smoke. The crowd is going bananas out there in Miami.
And right now, Andres Jimenez is up.
Look at the crowd. I think there are more fans for the Venezuelan club.
Yes, because you had to think a lot of the Latin American teams be down in Miami.
Yeah.
Based on the pool play.
Well, that was a drive. What a nice swing. Looks like with a runner at second base and nobody out, they may try to bunt him over. Wouldn't that be a smooth move?
Yeah. Yes. Mike,
that would be smooth. Get the runner in scoring position already, but if you can move him to third with one out, you're in the driver's seat. It's Andres Jimenez at the plate.
Former Met was traded in a package to Cleveland for Francisco Lindor.
They're going to leave the bat in his hand, so he takes a healthy swing. So I think now he's going to be swinging away. It's 0-2. Yeah, former Met at the plate.
Mike, we don't know Logan Webb's situation. The Giants could have told DeRosa he couldn't be used. Same with Tyler Rogers. I don't know if he could come in for an inning. You know, I know at one point they did bring up certain bullpen arms for Venezuela on the telecast. Like, this guy has one inning. Palencia can only do the save situation for Venezuela, the Cubs closer. So, like, this is a very, your hands are tied behind your backs in the WBC more than Major League.
Right. And that's why I said it's. I know we want to rip management and base coach. Dude, you got to be careful, dude. You imagine costing a team a player, a star player, by forcing him or getting him to overstep what he should be doing. Remember, this is like they're still ramping it up, Armand. These guys are playing in this quality of a ball game, a 3-2 game, ninth inning. It is a 1-game World Baseball Championship match. And I mean, this is like preseason for most players. Fouled off. 0-2, still 0-2 with Jimenez, your old Met buddy, at the plate.
Oh, and Sane says he is available, though. DeRosa said it himself. Listen, DeRosa, before the Skeens matchup against the DR, he said that he had 75 to 80 pitches, and then the day of, it got changed to 70 to 75 pitches. And that probably came from the Pirates. So he could have said, Insane, what did he say that yesterday?
Fly ball, easy, lazy can of corn out there to left field, and they did not move Suarez over. So they're going to have to drive him in now with a runner at second base and 1 out. Venezuela has taken the lead. This is quite the game we got going, man. It is a game of emotion. I was all fired up. USA and a Harper blast, tie it up, and like waving the magic wand, poof, that's gone all of a sudden, and Venezuela has the lead.
Okay,
that Venezuela team, oh my gosh, they're all fired up. Wow. U.S., by the way, Armand, were you aware they've only got 3 hits in this game?
Yeah, it's to tip of the cap to Eduardo Rodriguez, Z-back starting pitcher. He held him to 1 hit, Yep, they're trying to preserve the lead.
Tyler Rogers pitched well the other day, and you know what? Having seen him firsthand for a couple of seasons here, home, and some of the road games I go to, I think he's going to fit quite nicely into that pitching situation in Toronto out of the pen. I think he's going to enjoy being in Toronto.
Yes.
I really do. And good luck to him. I was another player I really like, number 70. What was he, 71? 71.
Yes.
Tyler Rogers.
Did you notice against the DR when they brought him in? Did you notice the mistake that Fox did?
What's that? No.
When they brought him in, instead of showing his stats from last year between San Francisco and the Mets, they showed Orioles starting pitcher Trevor Rogers' stats.
Oh. Well, it's
still a Rogers.
Listen, it's preseason for the boys in the truck, too. Come on.
Okay, we are back to action. Ezekiel Tovar is up.
Don't ruin it on me. Now I'm in a commercial break again.
So I'm saying is that I'm back. I got Ezekiel Tovar up at the dish.
Ezekiel. That guy seems to, every time I turn around, he's at the plate or doing something. I like him.
2024 Gold Glove winner.
Yep. But like Eric and I talked about last night, you win a Gold Glove doesn't mean you're an all-star. Doesn't mean that you're a superstar. We had the debate. Now, I'm in a commercial break, so I'm waiting here. Luis Ariz, new Giant. Do you consider him a superstar at his position and what he does? I call him a superstar.
I don't think he's a superstar. I think his hit tool is superstar. His hitting is a superstar.
Oh, I just say collective. He's just.
I think he's a good player.
3 batting championships, 3 years, 3 different teams, Armand. He didn't. So you can't say it was the ballpark or it was, one league over the other. That guy's a superstar. That guy can swing the stick and he don't strike out. All right, Tovar. I'm missing out. I'm talking to you. It's 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Tyler with that submarine style, number 71, pop up, second base. Hauled in. Suarez still locked down there at second base. So Tyler Rogers, he's been getting the job done here since they've been calling upon him late in the at WBC. Look at that. Oh, Suarez was all the way at third base. Did you notice that?
Yeah.
Notice that he was standing at third base. He had to run. He had to run all the way back, Armand. He was lucky. He was lucky, man. Is that under some kind of a review? I see the umpire.
Yes, it's an umpire review.
Oh, because he touched third. He stood up. Odor is at third. Go back. Go back. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Can anything else happen? Oh, my God. They're showing the umpire on the – he looks like Buster Posey, for God's sake. Did you see the umpire? I think he's number 38, umpire number 38 on your scorecard. He looks like Buster. I think they snuck Buster Posey in for a quick front row seat there. What are they reviewing? I've got the volume down just because.
Me too. That's why I don't know. Anybody in the chat know what they were reviewing?
For the legalities of this thing. Nashville Predators have scored in overtime. It's actually a shootout goal. Predators beat the Jets 4-3. I didn't score a win tonight in Vegas. Son of a... All right, it's time for some baseball. Well, they're making the announcement. Let me see what he's calling here. I'm trying to get the call.
Okay. So...
Anybody in the chat? Let me check out the chat here. It's hard to we're trying to handle about 8 things at once. Shut the volume down. All right. So, yeah, Mike, Tyler Rogers, kind of one of those underdogs that I cheer for too. It was kind of sad to see him leave. I could understand the logistics. Sometimes, when a guy's coming to the end of his contract, there are reasons. In fact, Armand, I believe you were here on trade deadline day when he was moved.
Yes.
With Eric.
Yes.
Team USA has left themselves out of challenges, but again, unless they felt that was something that, you can't waste it even late in the game. I know you can't take it with you, but you can't waste it in a tight game like this. Rogers, they're going to first, so he starts this batter off. Perez, this is going to be Perez's last World Baseball. Perez is going to retire, right?
When the next one is, he'll probably be retired.
Yeah,
I could see Salvador Perez being Venezuela's manager, possibly if he's retired at the time.
He's got a big bat. He flies one to left, and Tyler Rogers, man, he's just doing Tyler Rogers things. We're going to the bottom of the 9th, Armand.
It's show up time. It's spotlight. It's
what? Shohei time. What?
Show up time.
Oh, show up. Show up.
Shohei right now ain't showing up he's showing up to spring training.
That indeed.
Yes. Oh, so getting back, I looked into prices for opening day, and
let me tell us more about that. You say you're just going to hang out with some of your friends, right?
Yes. So I looked into going myself, but where I normally sit for one ticket, $300.
It's kind of the same situation over here at the Bay because we're playing the Yankees, right?
We're playing the Pirates, and I get it. It's postgames and it's opening day, but I was just like, I'm going to pass.
Yeah, the Giants have like a double shot. We've got the next Wednesday night only game, and then baseball launches Thursday. We're off, and then we have a home opener. They're calling it our home opener on Friday. I'm like, come on, which is your home opener? You can only have one home opener. You're opening at home Wednesday night. Stop trying to sell. They're trying to sell it like Friday's home opener. You're already either 1-0 or 0-1. Come on.
Okay, so you got Schwarber, Bregman, and Roman Anthony coming up for the final. For the bottom of the 9th. I would expect Gunnar to pinch it for Bregman in this situation, no matter what. If that doesn't happen, DeRosa, what are you doing?
Ooh. So here's a situation where you actually want the manager to manage.
Yes.
To make the dynamic move. Righty lefty comes into play for Armand here in the 9th.
He's only made one pinch hit substitution, PCA.
I forgot my banana.
For Buxton. That's the only thing he's done today.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought that was a good move too.
But like, don't say all hands on deck, and that's the only move we do is PCA. I mean, we watch everything our manager says every day in the regular season. And
number 29, Daniel Palencia. He's pitched 4 innings. He hasn't given up a hit. 7 strikeouts and a walk in the World Baseball Classic. He has yet to give up a hit, Armand.
Usually when that happens, when they show that,
my dad says they're overdue. He's overdue, son.
Yeah, it's just like it's an NFL game when the kicker is perfect and he hasn't missed an extra point or something, and the commentator.
Yeah, always the commentator says that he's 54 out of 54. Bang, doink. All right, 3-2. This is it, Armand. Yeah. The pitch is high, so Palencia serves up a high pitch. It's 1-0 in a 3-2 ball game. Oh my God! Oh, this is outstanding, man. This is outstanding. And look at these, like you said, the bats that are coming to the plate. You got guys who, with one swing in the back, can tie this thing up.
Yes.
And I see that Gunnar is heading out to the on-deck circle. So you called it. Not that was a tough call. I'm not giving Manager of the Year award too. Come on, jeez, 1 award's enough. Swing for this. So it's a ball and 2 strikes on USA's Kyle Schwarber. The pressure's on. Schwarber says, "Hold up, time. I'm going to use my timeout." He's feeling some pressure here. The Venezuelan pitcher, Palencia, looks like he could follow. Ooh, the girls in the crowd are well dressed. Palencia is wearing a chain that looks like it could be on the rear of a tractor. Like, I don't know how he can stand up. Holy smoke. You see the chain he's wearing? Oh my goodness. He's got multiple chains. One was not enough.
No.
Goodness gracious. The fans.
They love their chains. The Venezuelan,
the fingers right now. Here's a swing and a miss. Schwarber. See ya. He is done. He will go back. He's looking at the pitcher going, what the hell was that? So 1 out. The Venezuelan fans. And you know what, Armand? Let's not get into it, but don't forget there are like what I would call political ramifications behind this World Baseball Classic too.
Oh yeah.
Somebody just texted me and they go, "Don't forget, like talking Venezuela here." I go, "You know what? You're right." So another quick meeting at the Mount to discuss strategy. I thought Gunnar got off to a slow start, but look at him, 6 for 14 in the series with a couple of bombs. They need him. They need him right here. It's a battle of wits. You know what? You throw your best pitcher out of the pen right now for Venezuela against the best the USA is going to throw at you. Gunnar. Whoa. Palencia's throwing the ball a little high to these batters. So he's revving back. Listen, go USA. I got a new jersey. I can't just wear it for 9 innings and put it away. And you know what they'll do? They'll change the look of the jersey for the next one as we get a pop-up. Is it in play? It is. They're 1 out away, Armand. 1 out away from the World Baseball Classic Championship. They'll get a ring. They'll get their name up on lights in Venezuela. 3-2. And of all people, Suarez, who right now is the guy who could be the winning run here. He drove in the winning run. We'll see with Roman Anthony. I was hoping it would be late in this series when we were playing Italy, because I always, as a broadcaster, wanted to say you need a Roman to beat the Italians. You like that?
Like, would Roman beat the power of the espresso?
That is true. I was fired up last night. I told Eric, I said I snuck a couple of shots of the espresso machine, so that was kind of cool. That thing's heading to. Did you hear that thing's heading to the Hall of Fame?
Yes.
They'll put anything in the Hall of Fame now.
No,
Jesus. Yeah. Venezuela holding a 3-2 lead on the Suarez double in the top of the 9th. Uh-oh. This could be it. This is our first ever 7th inning stretch. I kind of like this. This is fun. Oh, somebody's got a tie his shoelace. They're just begging for times here. They're like, oh, my shoe's a little loose. So Suarez, my gosh, Suarez, he's got the earrings going, both ears. All right, here's the pitch. And, ooh, what a nice pitch. That one came back inside top corner. Oh, look at the Venezuelan players. I don't know if you're on your feed. They are jumping. They're ready to jump and leap. And with a ball and 2 strikes in the bottom of the ninth, a 3-2 game, 2 outs. It's Palencia. He can't hear. The crowd is fired up, so he is having problems getting the sign from the catcher. Schwarber, they're doing a nice close-up on Schwarber right now. He's shaking his head going, I blew it. So, yeah. Oh, and look at you've got Kershaw, Judge, Schwarber, Harper. They look like they could cry on the bench. They do. Suarez trying to the Venezuelan players all game have been trying to get the crowd into it. Here's the pitch. Swung on, and it's over. That's it. Venezuela wins the Baseball Classic. A 3-2 win in our first ever 7th inning stretch with Armand as our guest.
This came down to Venezuela wanted it more. And the Team USA offense, choked it away, not just tonight, but the whole WBC. They had to hope that Italy and to survive to get in, to keep going.
Yep. Well, I appreciate you joining me, Armand.
No problem, Glenn. Eric.
What's up, Armand? How about that? Wow. What a final. Oh, my God.
We had a ball calling this thing.
Jeez. That one was just, what a game, man. Late inning heroics by Bryce Harper with 1 swing and a bat. And then the next up, guy goes and steals a bag, steals it by that much. I mean, that much, man. And then
Eric, what was the review on Gino Suarez?
If he touched the bag before he went back to second base.
Okay.
And he did. He hit the side of the bag and got back to second base.
But hey, Eric, we were thinking about you because what set up the stolen base? Your boy got on. Your boy led off the inning.
Yeah, how about that? Took a walk. Yeah. The kid, he's not going to strike out. He's not. He's either going to he's going to hit it somewhere or at somebody or whatever, but he ain't going to strike out.
Armand, you may have learned by watching this program, Giant Sports Talk Live. If you haven't been watching, you can learn a few things.
Wow.
We've been saying that Arise is a superstar.
Oh, yeah. Let's not go down that again.
How I saw last night.
Let's not go down that road again.
Good game. Good game.
I tell you what, let's talk about this a little bit. I mean, hey, I don't want to throw shade at McLean. He only gave up 2 runs. But shouldn't have Team USA found a better starting pitcher to start the game? Honestly, shouldn't they? Hey, this is the championship. You're telling me that you couldn't reach down and you got Scooble in the dugout. I mean, it looks bad. I understand.
Yes, it looks bad on all fronts and mostly him. Yeah. But you know what? Like Glenn brought up earlier, Eric, DeRosa's hands are tied in this type of tournament.
Because of the clubs, right?
The hands are tied with the pitching, not so much the hitting.
Yeah.
That's why I'm like, DeRosa said all hands on deck. When are you pinch hitting for Bregman?
Well, there you go. And
we were worried about that late in the game. If it's all hands on deck, I'm like, give me some moves here.
That's a good point that you made, Armand, because it's not necessarily the position players. It's the pitching, right? Because these guys are getting ready. They're being prepared for their 162. They're not, hey. Yeah.
And as we've seen in spring training, pitchers have already went down. The start of camp, Pablo Lopez done for the season. Today, I don't know if you noticed, Chicago White Sox pitcher Mike Vassell, former Mets prospect.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy John surgery. Like
Birdsong. He's probably going to get Tommy John. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what, Eric, you're jumping in. Armand's been with me for a couple of innings here. We had our first 7th inning stretch, which was a freaking ball. Can't wait to do this more often. This was so much fun. And Armand was like 2 pitches ahead of me the whole time. So I'm calling the home run. He's like, yeah, I knew it was already out. And he got to zip the lip. So
you can hang out, Armand. You want to hang out, Armand.
Yeah, if you don't mind.
Yeah, you guys, you stick around, Armand. We're going to take a quick break. Again, 3-2, the final score. 7th inning stretch debut here in Giant Sports Talk Live. World Baseball Classics in the books coming in. We'll review it again, talk more about it, and we're going to talk a little bit of Giants. They got an off date today. We're a week away. We're getting ready for it. The post-game show after the 7th inning stretch. This has been so much fun.
And now, Giant Sports Talk Live. Here are your hosts, Eric and Glenn.
We're talking Giants every day. From McCovey Cove to the Oracle Park lights, Eric and Glenn keep the fire burning bright, fighting for the glory, no matter what it costs us, breaking down the moments from the wins to the losses. Giant Sports Talk, we're here for the ride. Eric and Glenn with the fan base pride, talking dreams, will they contend? But we'll back the Giants till the very end. Let's go, Giants! Yes, yes, yes! Oh! Eric and Glenn breaking it down, all Giants all the time.
All right, what's up, everyone? Post game, Giant Sports Talk Live of the championship game of the WBC. Glenn and Armand did a fantastic job covering the game in game. They went from the bottom of the 7th all the way to the end. Venezuela wins 3-2 against Team USA. Mike Val, he makes some interesting comments. Says it wasn't about money, it's about country. And I get you, dude. But Todd, say that to the owners, because it's the owners that probably don't want those players to play, right? I mean, that's kind of what it is. These and let's not forget, these players also do get paid a lot of money, and they're a little
agents. Don't
forget about that. And maybe, who knows? Maybe there's something in their contract that says, "Hey, you only could do so much when it." I'm sure there's some type of WBC clause. It's got to be in there, right? Somewhere, I would think.
Well, there were earlier. There were pitchers who were on a pitch count.
If the players wanted to play, Logan Webb's a perfect example. Look, the Giants really didn't want him to do it, but they allowed him to.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing that's going to be dependent on each club. So
I have a suggestion for a change for the next WBC.
Is this the scheduling?
I'll bring that up second, but
I thought that was a good take.
But this is more from a player standpoint. So we don't have a Scooble situation. Players entering their free agent year and the WBC they cannot be a part of it. Maybe an emergency situation. So you're not going back and forth, and you're not dealing with whether or not they have to choose.
Wow.
I'm saying just players going into their free agent year, unless an emergency situation, cannot be a part of the WBC in their free agent walk year.
Armand taking the bat out of their hands.
That's quite interesting.
Nice. But tell him, I think your other one was a better take. I approached it like it was an NFL football type weekend, but tell Eric what you and I were talking.
Eric, my idea is USA had a day off after their semifinal matchup. Venezuela did not, and kudos to them. What if you had the semifinals games, both games, same day, one in Miami, one in Houston, and then, like we'll use today, Tuesday, as the final, but both teams technically had Monday off.
Yeah.
Oh, so to give him a day.
Give him a day, and you find maybe a stadium in the West Coast. Maybe Vegas when it opens. San Francisco, you got the Angels, you got the Dodger Stadium, finals there.
Yeah.
You got Arizona. They've used Arizona before in the past for the WBC.
They use San Francisco.
Yeah.
They use San Francisco. Love Thy Neighbor. What's up? Makes an interesting comment here. It says, that was awesome, and it was. The game was absolutely fantastic. It says, call me a traitor, but it means way more to Venezuela than the United States. I mean, I tell you, we talked about this, Glenn. The excitement level of Venezuela fan and the players. Oh my God!
Said that to Armand. I said it looked like it was 3-1. There were more Venezuela fans, and we said, you know what?
I brought up based on the.
They were all standing on top of the benches. You know, you had like 3 or 4 guys standing on top of the benches, taking it all in. Because again, they who knows when they will be able to get back to the finals again. But hey, congratulations to Venezuela. They played a hell of a game, man. They played a hell of and they pitched their asses off to try to keep them in the game. And look, the best team won, right?
Yeah.
I mean,
it's tough when you're Team USA, Eric.
It is because
it's you against the world. It's you against the world. But I said to Armand, I said, we looked at this as I said, there's a little bit of politicism in tonight's game too. Venezuela, the big crowd cheering them on in Miami of all places. So it was really, I wouldn't say it was an anti-US crowd, but man, when Suarez hit that one into the gap, the place was going bananas, Eric.
Yeah.
I was doing bananas. I don't know who I was even cheering for, but I was the kiss of death, Eric. I got 9 innings out of my new freaking USA jersey, and it's time to put it in the closet with my Kevin Pillar Giants jersey.
Hey, bring it back out in 2029.
We were talking, I hope I'm here in 2029. We were talking about some of the players. Like, there were players who won with Venezuela, Eric. This was Custer's last stand for them.
Oh,
like, look at the catcher, right, Armand?
Perez, this is it.
Perez,
good for him, right? He's got a World Series ring. He's also got now a gold medal from the WBC. That's awesome. How about that, man? He's going to be a Hall of Famer. He's going to be a Hall of Famer even before this.
And I brought up, Eric, that maybe in 2029, if he's retired, he'll manage Venezuela for the WBC.
Exactly. Or Miguel Cabrera as well. I mean, he could easily manage it as well. Yeah. What a game, though, man. I tell you, I thought it was going to be more of a slugfest, and it really wasn't. The pitching, like I said,
mean, the semifinals came down to pitching, basically.
Yep.
Go ahead. No, you're frozen. I don't know okay, you're back. Okay, go ahead.
That home run by Abreu. Oh my goodness, that was a shot. That was straightaway center field. I mean, he got all of it, and he was pumped.
30 home run potential in that bat.
Yep.
You know,
let me ask you.
They were talking about trading him, right? Weren't they talking about trading Willie Abreu?
Well, they wanted to trade Duran, but I think a lot of teams were asking about Abreu. And so, like, they weren't getting the offers they wanted for Duran. So I think teams preferred Abreu because of his bat and his power potential.
Interesting.
Eric, where did it go? I wouldn't say, let's just call it sideways. When did this go sideways? Because Team USA were walking teams out of there in 5 innings, 7 innings, 50. They scored 15 on the Giants, I think, in 4 innings. And then as the tournament wore on and they faced better pitching and the better teams.
Well, let's talk about this.
Their bats sure went from the penthouse to the outhouse.
Well, let's talk about that. Team USA were out of sorts, man. And I'm not talking about the players. I'm talking more about DeRosa, and I'm seeing it in the chat, and I've seen it on Twitter. I mean, a lot of this can be put on DeRosa to a certain extent. He didn't know a lot of the rules, even though he's managed in the WBC before. He's making some weird comments, questionable moves, and it's just like, it seems like they're off kilter, didn't it? It just didn't seem like they were running on all 8 cylinders. That's what it felt like to me. Look,
I still say they weren't.
I'm not in the clubhouse or anything.
I still say they weren't built like a
Hey, they won. Hey, the reason why they got to the semis was because of freaking
Italy and Mexico.
Right? I mean, that could have easily gone the other way. They had to rely on Team Italy to bail them out.
Yes.
I mean,
yeah, and think about this. Gunnar Henderson and Roman Anthony beat the Dominican Republic on Saturday. If you had this lineup in on Saturday, USA's not here today.
Mm-hmm. Correct. But they still got it done. They still won the semi and they got to the finals. But it's just I just thought they, and again, nothing against McLean. I just thought they probably should have gotten a better.
Who's the starter and what team is allowing that?
But that's the sheet, right? You could find.
You got to remember.
But
like,
right.
I'll use Logan Webb as an example. He's probably pitching on Wednesday against the Yankees.
Yeah, he is.
They probably, just like Scooble's pitching opening day for the Tigers, pitching tonight would have messed up their schedule to pitch.
Yeah.
And I get that, but you're telling me they couldn't have found somebody else? I mean,
you got Seattle with all those pitchers like Kirby, Gilbert, but you got Wu, like who knows? And remember, you got to use, I think, who's in the pool of pitching, and they probably had more relievers in the pool.
Okay, let me ask you this question: was Tyler Rogers in the pool when Scooble went back?
Yes.
I don't remember. Was he?
Yes, he was in the pool.
He was. Okay, maybe they needed to have a little bit better in the pools.
Before the go-ahead run there, or not the go-ahead, but the tying home run, Eric, I said to Armand, we didn't really get too deep into it, but when we were watching the crowd and we were watching the Venezuelan players on their bench, I had brought up to Armand quickly, I think we were going to a break, but Team USA played with no passion. The other teams looked like they were passionate.
You talked about it yesterday. Business. It was more like business.
More business, right? And the others were there having fun.
It felt like they felt like this was their spring training and this was to get them stretched out in more of an important type of atmosphere than a spring training game in Port St. Lucie, in Tampa, Arizona.
Yeah, but wait a sec. But Armand, you're onto something. But look what Eric brought it up too. Look what the way DeRosa earlier in the tournament. We're already in the semis. Like
they were in.
They were treating with such nonchalance, like we're here to win it. We're going to win it. We're just along for the ride. That's the problem. They were along for the ride, and they were taking things too much for granted, while these other teams were, as Eric and I say, they took care of business.
Yeah, they didn't mess around. And hey, how about Team Venezuela? They're making the manager was pushing all the right buttons. Hey, check this out! Our buddy from New York donates $20.
Hey, brother!
Way to go, brother! Says as a Dominican fan, I'm happy to Venezuela when they keep fighting back to participate in WBC. Besides, WBC is all about passion. There's no hate in this game. We always love this game. Never hate again. Thank you forever. Well, there you go. And I think he's kind of talking. Look, he's speaking. As a Latin American, where they have an absolute joy and a passion for the game of baseball. There's no hate involved. They may go out there and throw the bat to the freaking stratosphere. They may fucking do a pirouette. They may round first base carrying a baby.
The fans are going to use thunder sticks and kazoos and make
exactly. You're going to see plantains flying all over the place. But you know what? It's not because they're putting down the other guy. They're
embracing and lifting up the team that just
there's a lot of that. And look, Luis Arias might be bringing that to the San Francisco Giants, man. He's got that fight, man. He was all over the place today, man. I saw him, man. He was whooping and hollering, and it was just look, man.
I would love that, I would love.
Thanks again, brother.
I would love to see that passion.
Keep that up for a while.
Happen more in MLB. I'm not saying it has to happen in all 162 games because it could become very tedious and tiring. But where's the passion at the All-Star game? The only time you see the passion at the All-Star break is the home run derby.
Home run derby. That's it, dude.
That's like the home run game is like. Even from the fans, you don't see that type of passion and energy at the All-Star game.
Armand, North American sports, and I go to a lot of games. I go to the WNBA games, I go to the odd NBA game, and I go to baseball, and I go to a few Sharks games. So I kind of cover all the gamut. But it's the WNBA games and the Giants games that I go to the most. And it doesn't matter which team I go for in the Bay Area to go live. Nothing really irks me more and gets me pissed off than every single one of the announcers in stadium have to go, let's make some noise. I'm like, you shouldn't have to tell your home team in the bottom of the ninth to be making freaking noise. Come on, fans. That pisses me off. Get in the game. I always tell Eric it's the people taking their knitting and watching the game and what's going on? Or somebody gets a hit. It's like you hear it in the crowd. Listen and just hear the
golf clap.
There's no. Come on. I'm up there screaming in the third deck and going crazy, and Lou's getting booted out of his seats in the front row, and then everybody else seems to just be like, hey, Armand, we need a little more of this right here. That's what we need. Come on.
There you go.
A little more of that
right
there. Like,
there he is.
That's business. That's the business, and that's pleasure. See?
I got some WBC stats.
Armand's bailing on opening day
here we go. Yeah.
Yeah, he's bailing.
Yeah.
He's facing the same thing we are. They're playing the Pirates, and tickets were how much, Armand? $360?
Where I normally sit, Eric, was for opening day against the Pirates is going for one ticket $300.
Get out of here.
And we got the Yankees. So our tickets are crazy too.
Wow.
So here's a stat from Stat News. Aaron Judge in the WBC elimination games. Oh, you're gonna. This is typical Aaron Judge.
Dude, New York is going to be up in arms tomorrow.
I can't wait to hear your pal posting his crap, Eric.
You ready for this?
Go
2
ahead.
for 11, 6 strikeouts, no RBIs. That is Aaron Judge even in the postseason, folks.
Yeah.
Wow.
And you know what? I did bring that up.
Strikeout heard around the world.
we were doing the play-by-play, and when we got to the ninth inning, or the last at-bat, I said to Armand, I said, look, Judge, when the game is on the line, Judge tonight, he wouldn't take the bat off his shoulder, Eric.
He struck out 3 times. Last time, of course, was after the Aaron Judge.
He was taking pitches close. He was swinging at ones off the plate.
He could hit 50 home runs in the regular season, like Ohtani. But when it matters the most, he doesn't come through.
Well, he's no Ohtani. Come on. Now he's a superstar.
He's saying like he's
Ohtani's not a superstar.
Listen to me. Is he the Clayton Kershaw of a position player when it comes to postseason?
He has a little Kershawitis, doesn't he?
A little Kershawitis. Just a little bit.
A little Kershawitis.
Just a little bit. But man, I tell you, that
remember, folks, he's the captain.
Well, hey, no, look, the championship's done. And now we got regular baseball in 8 days, not 7.
Fantasy. We got fantasy baseball Monday, Armand. Are you in our draft? Are you?
No, I don't do fantasy sports no more.
You don't? Oh, listen, you haven't done fantasy like Giant Sports Talk Live fantasy.
Oh, don't trust me, Glenn. You haven't done fantasy like I've done fantasy.
Oh my God. Armand would be, you know what did you call it? The Tandy, Eric? He's got the Tandy 5000.
1000.
He'd be like put a little tape between his glasses. He'd be putting file folders and dropping his papers. I could see Armand on draft day. He'd have secretaries. Bring me the file on Tyler Rogers. Oh, I can see it now.
I don't
take it serious, Armand.
And I don't like this bullshit, this Netflix bullshit for the opening. The very first game of the season is on freaking Netflix. You know what I'm going to do? Bring out the good old radio and listen to it on KMBR. That's what I'll be doing.
At least it's not on True Crime or one of those. What's the True?
True TV?
True TV.
The hell is that,
I
man?
told Armand, you probably heard it because it hasn't been just once. I bitch every time the playoffs start. You know, the first day of the playoffs, when you got the wild card games and stuff. And I say to Eric, it's the 5th inning before I can find the freaking games. They're in the most weird places on, and this ain't online. Eric goes, no, it's on True TV. I'm like, oh yeah, that's the first place I should have looked. Is like the Manson channel. Come on, man.
I tell you, hey,
and it's gonna get worse, Eric.
To break this up a little bit, who could tell me who this is. Armand, you don't get a guess. Or maybe you do. Do you know who that is?
That's Aaron
Who
Judge.
is that baseball player?
That's Judge.
Who is that baseball player? Can anyone in the chat tell me who that baseball player is?
I think it's a former pro wrestler. I'll say that. It's a former pro wrestler.
I'll go with Judge. That's Judge.
Who is it?
Judge with the
Isn't it
long
the
hair.
Let me see. I'm going to see if anyone knows in the chat. Does anyone know who that baseball player is? It's not Bader.
It's Judge, Eric. It's Judge.
That is not Judge.
Okay,
that is
then I give up.
one Randy Poffo. And who is Randy Poffo? Anyone can guess who
Man.
Randy Poffo is?
Macho Man Randy Savage.
Randy, the Macho Man Savage. That's who he was. Remember, he was in the minor leagues for a little while. For I think
Cincinnati
the
Blues.
Reds and also the White Sox too, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that's him. That's Randy Poffo.
There you go. Well, I said to Armand, after all the stress of today's game, we called it. Good job, by the way, Armand. We had so much fun.
Nice.
We were calling the game. We called the home run, and we were eating it right up. And now we go back to a week of, I'm more concerned about the moves, the questions that will be answered.
Oh, I tell you. Hey, I was over there earlier today on Gary, you out there? He had a Zoom today. Special guest today was the one and only Marty Lurie.
When did he have that now? Was he doing day parts now? I missed that.
Oh, no, it's the normal. Every time, 7 o'clock Eastern, 4 o'clock.
Oh, 7.
Pacific.
Okay. Well, we were busy. That's all.
4 o'clock Pacific. But it was in there, and Marty had some interesting things to say. And how about that?
Armand, I'll never get used to that. See, when I fly over and I spend a few months or 6 months in the Pacific zone, I turn on the TV. It's the same thing. I turn on the TV. I go, I'm just going to catch the end of the game. They're like, the game's long over. Geez, this NFL football pregame starts at 6 a.m. in the morning and kickoffs at 10 a.m. And I'm like, let me settle in and watch some ball.
Yeah. Hey, I'm telling you, it's going to be here before. We're talking 8 days. It's before you know. Hey, the Giants are coming back to Sacramento here over the weekend, right?
Yep.
They're packing everything up on Friday, and they're going to start playing games in Sacramento. And then on Monday and Tuesday, they're going to go up against the Mexican League team. I think you're going to be at one of them, right, Glenn?
I'm going to both.
You're going to both?
Of course, Eric. Come on. Nice. I'm a fan.
All right,
I'm going to go see how badly they lose.
But Marty, hey, he likes the lineup, but I agree, man. We've been saying this for a while.
But does he like the pitching?
He likes the rotation right now. He likes the rotation and where they're at. The bullpen, he said when he's over there having lunch in Main Street in Scottsdale.
We are in the same boat. The Mets and Giants connection. I like my lineup. I like my starting rotation. I question my bullpen outside of Devin Williams and Luke Weaver.
He said the question he gets is, what about the bullpen? And that's the question and that's the thing, man. The bullpen. I don't know, man.
Hey, Armand, by the way, while we're rolling along here and Eric's got some, talking about other channels and what we're talking about, we got the season. Do you want to show, I know it's an arm's length. Do you want to show Eric your award?
Oh, you got it?
We were only 10 minutes into the show. He was flashing the award. So you missed it earlier.
Look at that.
I keep it right next to my laptop.
I said we're glad to be joined in this fun time. We're in the World Baseball Classic. Armand, who knows his stuff, he goes, "Yeah, I'm an award. This is an award-winning broadcast right here." I'm like, you son of a gun.
Nothing wrong with that.
It's a lot of fun.
Damn fun. That's what it's about.
Yeah, he deserves it. We got to talk about Tyler Rogers, who of course was on the show with Eric at the trade deadline. And now they're both frozen. They both left me. They're both laughing.
No, I'm here.
I'm here.
Oh, you guys are frozen up on our screen here.
But
look at Armand. What do you think, guys? Look at Armand.
And Tyler Rogers, look, he gets it done, man. Tyler Rogers gets it done.
Did you see what happened on Saturday with Tyler Rogers? When he came into the game, they didn't show his stats from last year.
Oh, yeah.
They showed Orioles starting pitcher Trevor Rogers' stats.
Oh my gosh, they did not.
It had said Orioles and all.
Oh my God,
Armand.
I get he's a Rogers, but it's not even his twin. It's like he didn't even show Taylor, his twin.
My God.
Armand, Eric wouldn't have been very concerned at all anyway, because he was already like elbows into the margaritas.
My God. What the heck?
Armand's going to come into one of our next meet and greets, because that was
a lot of fun, man. I tell you. Good freaking times.
Yeah.
Hey, who's this? Haven't seen him before. Venezuela, campeón. I don't know how to. Oh, champions, right? Is that what it means? Campeón?
Yes.
All right, there we go. Oscar Eugenio. Woo!
Congratulations,
hey,
Oscar.
Oscar. Congratulations, my friend. Well deserved. Hey, you guys played some hell. Look at that. Look at the gauntlet they had to go through. They had to beat Japan, come from behind and beat Japan. Then you had to beat Italy, who was on fire, undefeated, right? And then to win the championship, you got to beat Team USA, man. I tell you, man, you guys got it done. Congratulations. That's a
Armand, you mentioned it late in the game, the actual championship game, but I tip my hat not only to the teams that put on this show tonight. It was a close game. I mean, 3-2 and the winning run in the ninth. I mean, you couldn't ask for more. But I tip my hat to Team Italy. They made this a tournament, man.
They did. They made it fun.
They turned me into the espresso.
Yeah, that was awesome.
You know,
through pool play
that's a part of baseball. Like I had the gimmicks in 2024, like Grimace and all that stuff.
Yeah. Grimace.
But that happens in all of baseball.
It does.
The
rally monkey. Oh,
the rally monkey. Let's see. Seattle has the trident for the home run.
Oh, the Giants. The Giants have one of these. Where is it here? Oh, we got that.
The Blue Jays had the jacket last year, the home run jacket.
Yeah, the jacket. Yeah.
Eric, can you shut that off? There we go. Oh, it keeps popping up. There we go. And it's St. Patrick's Day, boys. I had to find a way to get that into the
Hey,
stream.
that's right. To all our Irish friends out there, happy St. Patrick's Day. How about
Well,
that?
you've come to the right place for a lot of blarney right here. Jesus.
As a matter of fact, I kissed the Blarney Stone back in the day.
Do you ever kiss the cod, though? You got to kiss the cod.
No, they didn't do that. I was up on the very top of that damn castle, and you got to go upside down and just do all this crazy shit. But it was a lot of fun. Good times. Hey, Fuji, what's up? One of our guests who saw us live.
Yep. He was live
with us.
Mexican. He goes, "Oh, this is how these clowns do it."
That's good. Is the espresso machine going?
It is.
Sound? Yeah, I think it should. Why
it
not?
already is. It was.
Oh, did they already send it
today? Yeah.
Why not? Right? Why the hell not? That's freaking awesome.
And see, that's when I brought up in our broadcast. I said, Armand, see, you don't have to be a superstar. I told Eric on the show last night, you do not need to be a superstar to make the Hall of Fame. The espresso machine's heading.
Hey, hey, you want to talk about superstars? Let's talk about some damn superstars, man. Sponsors for 2026 and home of the world famous
Tommy's Margarita.
How about that? Again,
I had a couple.
Julio was absolutely fantastic. Again, very gracious host, and we appreciate their support. Awesome. There you go. Again, Fuji, thanks for that $2, by the way. I forgot to mention that. Thank you, sir.
Fuji Simeon, one of the I walked in, I go, who's that guy in the corner? And they go, that's Fuji Simeon. I go, we love Fuji.
He came in with all his. He had a Giants hat, a Giants sweater, a Giants shirt, dude.
We even had one guy comes up to me, Armand. He says, "Yeah, my wife didn't want me to come." I go, "Oh, he's hanging out with Glenn and Eric every night. She got a bad taste in her mouth for Giant Sports Talk Live." She goes, he says, "No, my wife works in the Giants office, and they're not exactly fond of you guys." I'm like, "Oh, why doesn't that surprise me, right?"
Come on. We don't do anything. It's not like we freaking.
No, but we call it like it is. We call a spade, and the Giants aren't exactly. They're not exactly thrilled with the way we, we cut them down to size. You tell it like it is, right, Armand?
Yeah, absolutely. See, chat. Every team is watching every podcast on YouTube. Right. They're watching everybody.
Their big brother's watching. Is that what you're trying to say?
Oh, listen. I know the Mets are watching a lot of the Mets podcasts that I watch.
Oh, really?
And yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah,
they
Eric, I speak for you, Eric. I speak for Eric and everybody in our chat. We're really appreciative of the fact that Armand still takes time to come in here. I mean, he's moved up, Eric. He's on like MLB Network. He makes it.
Nice.
So,
nice.
Oh yeah, listen.
He hasn't forgotten the people on the way up. I got it.
Every league is watching every type of podcast, whether they're like a fan-made podcast. They're watching it all. They're making sure.
Look, we're not an official freaking representative of the San Francisco Giants. It's just a couple of guys coming on here talking about baseball. That's it. Nothing. It's harmless. We're harmless, man. I mean, come on. Come on.
I'm pretty sure,
right?
No, but if they had their way, Eric, if they had their way, we would be stitching this tail together.
Well, then we wouldn't be living in the United States of America. Then look, people come on here, they talk about what they want about with their club, and everybody, it goes from extreme one way to the extreme the other way. But we're all here just to talk about it. That's it. Nothing more, nothing less. Easy breezy.
Well, it may be USA, but I mean, I got my Expos hat. I got my Expos.
Donates $2. Right? Will MLB okay players to play in the 2028? Well, first off, the Olympics has got to bring baseball back in.
Yeah,
that's the problem. And I don't think so. Not with the WBC. You can't have WBC in 2029 with the Olympics the year.
So I have two answers to this.
I don't know, unless it's not professional players.
I have two answers to this. Yes, because it's in California. They love the spotlight. They would love to be in California and Los Angeles. 2, why I'm going to say no. One word. Lockout for 2027 and 2028 might be the season that they return.
Ooh.
Do you really want to lose games for 2028? Do they really not want to have a 162 game season?
Yeah, it's a good point. I mean, we don't know. I mean, 2027 is kind of murky. Glenn's got his crystal ball.
Kind of murky. I'm going deep dive. All like it's gone. Like you're jumping into an empty pool. There's no water.
What Eric said, I've got my what?
Crystal ball. Remember, you had that crystal ball.
I haven't brought it. I'll be bringing out the crystal ball on Tuesday for our preview show. I'll have the crystal ball in my Schwami outfit. I'll have the hat, and I got the feathers and the boa, and I'm all ready to go. But I'll tell you one thing I don't like in professional sports, and this goes a lot to teams that play in leagues. I'll give you a prime example, Armand. The Golden State Valkyries, who play down the street from me, the women's basketball, he's like a 4-month season. So they want to play, they want to get their bag and make all the money, and they want more money. They want the profit sharing. But then when the season's over and they're finished, they can go play an Unrivaled, and they can go play. I'd be like, no, you play on my team and I'm paying you? You want millions? Well, then I own your ass. You're not going to go play and break your leg in another league. And then I'm left with my star player missing for 2 seasons because you're screwing around in another league, another pro league. This is one thing I got to say, Eric. I love the WBC. The Olympic thing would be fun, but remember, you're paying a player. They're under contract to you. They should.
Well,
around
here's the problem.
Tournaments.
And here's the problem.
Saying, what happens when a guy goes down? What would you be saying? Great WBC, or if Logan Webb had blown we needed arthroscopic surgery on the elbow, and they go, oh, Tommy John. What would you be saying? You'd be singing a different story about the WBC.
No, hold on. But here's the problem. When you got a team that doesn't want to spend money and be able to offset that, and then on top of that, you got to remember we're not talking about, and don't get me wrong, even if you go back in the day in old time baseball players are getting paid pretty good to play the game of baseball.
Yep.
But it is such to a level now where it's absolutely insane. We're talking guys who are out there making freaking $30 million a year. And look, and clubs are, to your point, Glenn, clubs are very hesitant in having that $30 million investment, not be part of the club's future, right? Yep. And again, it's all about the money. It always is. It always is. And that's not going to change.
What was the big thing going into the WBC? What was the big storyline? Insurance.
Oh, yeah. Arias, Team Puerto Rico almost didn't play because they couldn't get insurance.
So when Edwin Diaz got injured, insurance covered his contract with the Mets this season. He lost with the Mets. Mm-hmm. So Major League Baseball owners, if they are going to allow the players to play in the Olympics, they're going to really want to be knowing what's the insurance. Will their contracts be covered with the insurance if an injury was to happen during the Olympics?
Yeah.
That's going to be a big hurdle.
Yep, it is. All right, Armand, we're gonna transition into a little Giants baseball. You can still hang around if you want. Did you see the news today, Glenn? Lay Tidwell optioned back to the minor leagues. Kind of saw that one coming.
Yeah, me too.
Kind of saw that one coming.
You and I were debating who would stay, and he wasn't even in our conversations, was he?
Yeah, in the very beginning, it was like, okay, maybe. Nope. Then it's just, no. But who is it? Who? We circle back around every show because the season hasn't started yet. What are we going to do about this freaking bullpen, man? I don't know. I mean, the more guys, because Trent Harris is gone.
I know, but Will Bednar is gone. Do? We can only work with what we got, Eric.
You think there's going to be a trade? You think they make a trade for a reliever? Maybe one of these teams that lets a player go, because now we're getting to the time where teams are letting go of players that just don't fit on the roster. They may not be bad.
Eric, because we are sitting with guys that don't. The old word you've been bringing up in recent shows, guys who don't have options. Maybe it wouldn't hurt to just unload these guys who haven't played in the past few years. A guy like Matos, if he hasn't fit in by now and he don't have options, try to get something for him, because other teams are going to wait you out. And they're just going to have to put him on waivers, Eric. They're going to have to release the guy.
And we run into the problem. What can he really get you as far as a reliever? Is it going to get you anything better than what they already have? I don't know. I don't think so.
Get anything worse, in my opinion, though.
But that's the thing.
It'd be an even.
Yeah. It's like, and you don't want to do that if you don't. You want it to work for both teams if you can.
Yeah, but Armand, it's bad. Like, our bullpen is going to be. We got to hope we get our starters taking us somewhat deep, because if we got to go to the bullpen early, we're going to lose our fair share of games.
Look, and that's the sad part of it, because we could be going into late innings of a game with the lead, or maybe even tied, or maybe just down by a run or two. And are we going to have the wherewithal in the bullpen to either hold on to the lead or try to get back into it, man?
The seventh inning stretch is not going to be as much fun as we had tonight, Armand, with Giants baseball. Just saying. Tonight's seventh inning stretch was it was like all we had to do was show up. Giants baseball, it'll be like, Eric, you take the post game. I'm out of here. I'm sick of this.
Hey, Morcana says Arias and Buto got that walk to allow that winning run to come across. And Buto was in a high leverage situation. He got Judge. Was it Judge who ground out? Is that who it was? I'm trying to remember. Wasn't it Judge that grounded out to third base?
Yes.
It was, right?
Oh, earlier, yeah.
Yeah, and it was Buto that I think got it done. I think that was the seventh inning or something like that. If I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong.
Another one for.
But yeah,
wasn't Morcatna our fan of the? I got
fan of the year.
Morcatna, it's freaking baseball season. Your award is still here at the condo. I want to send you. Where is Morcatna?
Japan.
Well, I got to get that freaking award out of here.
Yeah.
Armand was like, "Is it in the mail yet? Is it in the mail yet?" So.
Morcatna, you need to send an email to giantssportstalklive@gmail.com.
I need your address.
Glenn will get it out.
I need the address. I got the T-shirt all packaged up today and ready to go. I just need the last name to fill out. So.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll have to give it to you. It's easy breezy.
Yeah, text it to me later. I got the address, so it's all packaged, ready to go. Bernice will drop that in the mail tomorrow.
Sweet.
Bingo.
Man, I'm telling you. Hey, I'm ready, man. I'm ready for some freaking orange and black baseball. Come on, let's go.
Geez. Yeah. See, I want to watch guy. He's talking about Baltimore Orioles again.
Oh, no.
Yeah,
Gunnar
Henderson.
I'd be saying black and orange, not orange and black. Black and orange is Orioles. Orange and black is the Giants. Hey,
Armand, we got a lot of questions that got to be answered the next week when it comes to Giants baseball. Armand, there's got to be guys who Lou keeps thinking there's going to be guys that aren't going to be here that people are going to go
maybe.
He thinks there's going to be a new transition with a new manager, new outlook for Giants baseball, where they're like, we're going to do the things we got to do to win.
Yeah,
it's going to be
also. I would just recommend, when it comes to an opening day roster, you might not like a certain player that makes it,
but that doesn't mean nothing.
They're gonna, like
maybe
teams look at opening day as like.
And you got to remember, opening week, there is a lot of days off built into the schedule. So you may have this guy for your first week, but then when you start getting into the normal swing of things, that player may be gone, and they're just using
down to the minors, DFA, released.
Correct.
Well, I'm looking for. I got a road trip, Eric. We're playing the Yankees. Then I'm getting my first road trip. I'm going to the
you're going to
San Diego.
You're going to San Diego, right?
So I'm getting to go to San Diego. Then I'm going to leave you for a week. I'm going to Hawaii. Well, I'm already in San Diego.
When are you heading down there?
When? To San Diego?
Hawaii.
I'm not sure.
Not yet. Because on April 9th, where's it at? I may be out of pocket just for that day.
Okay.
And I'll tell you why.
No, I don't think it's till later in the month I'm going.
Oh, baby. April 9th. It's coming back, baby. The big boy is coming into Roseville. So I'm going to go watch it. Yeah, man, I can't wait, dude. And it won't. All right, there we go. I can't wait, dude. April 9th. Yeah, it's going to be coming through Marysville, Lincoln, and then into.
You going to go for a ride? Have you ever gone for a ride, Eric? Remember what they said in A League of Their Own? It's the train that moves, not the station. So
I love doing this tonight. Underdog just tweeted out Aaron Judge in the WBC final and World Series in his career combined. Oh, Jesus.
It's pretty bad.
182 batting average, 333 OBP, 363 slugging, 1 home run, 10 strikeouts. Yankee baseball.
Sounds like a giant, Eric.
Oh, man.
Yankee
That's so
baseball.
bad.
Come get some.
Oh, my gosh. By the way, hey, Armand, can you look at this? I want to know, since everything's done, where does Vegas have the Giants on over-unders? I'm interested because I think, what was it, 81.5 was the last time we heard?
Oh, I just looked at it yesterday, Eric.
What was it at?
They had them right around the same place. 80, depending on which book you looked at, but usually most of them are
81.5.
81.5. About 500 baseball.
I have the Blue app. I will not say their name because they don't pay us. So the Blue app has it's 80.5.
80.5.
Over unders 80.5.
You can take them, so you can bet them to 500 or not 500. There you go.
Wow.
Just because you guys,
pitching.
They have the Mets.
It's pitching
at 90.5.
90.5.
And I was gonna say, I thought at the up until what happened to the Braves recently with all their injuries and stuff, I had the Mets at least 87 wins. So I would have said take the under.
Wow.
I'm going with the under.
Wow. Hey, what's up, Boo? Hey, Glenn, maybe you know this. Says, hey, guys, it's been going to be 8 years since the last Expo played in the MLB. Do you guys know who it was? I do not.
Who was the
last Expo to play in the MLB, and it was 8 years ago?
Matt Stairs.
Matt Stairs?
That's my guess.
I have no idea. I'm not going to Google it or nothing. I have no idea.
Oh, what about what's his name? Is it 8 years? What about
I see Eddie says FP Santangelo. No, I think he wasn't done playing 8 years ago. I think he was done playing baseball before then.
Are there any, let me ask you this, Eric. Are there any former Expos who are still in Major League Baseball?
Not now. They said 8 years. He said 8 years ago. It was since the last Expo played.
Armand? Armand?
Oh, Mark says Bartolo Colon. Joshua, Bartolo Colon. Jesus. Was it Bartolo?
He was an Expo. He got traded to the
Two Slice.
Armand?
Two Slice Bartolo.
Armand, Eric is wrong. Who is the longest, running Montreal Expo who's still in Major League Baseball today?
Is there still a player who played on the Expos who's playing today?
There's still a guy who played for the Expos back in, oh my God, I wouldn't even want to pull out the year.
But he's not a player now, though.
And he's still in Major League Baseball, Eric.
But he's not a player.
Who is the longest serving, back into, how would I even phrase that? You got to go, who do we go furthest back in the guide to find who's still in Major League Baseball from the Expos?
Yeah, you just say someone who's in a club somewhere as a coach or a front office or
no idea.
No idea.
It's got to be, because I watched him in the 80s, Eric, and I saw him last year. I told you I saw him remember I said to you on a broadcast, I ran back from Oracle Park and I said, Eric, I saw this guy, former Montreal Expo, and it was like looking at royalty.
I can't remember. Who was it?
He was a manager.
Okay.
Cincinnati Reds. Terry Francona.
Oh, that's right.
Played for the Expos in the 80s.
I forgot about that. Terry Francona. He's a manager, so he's still in baseball. That's a good one.
I was watching the game with my dad the night he came up lame.
Right.
His knee, and that was his career.
He was a good baseball player, right? And then it was that knee injury that just did him in. Now he's a fantastic manager.
He was a good ball player.
Giants fan Tom Brady. What?
Oh, it's funny you should mention that. Hey, Armand, I went to see your favorite player of all time. I was over there today.
Oh, did you go over there? What's it like over there?
Not my kind of place. If you're into buying $20,000 cards, it was like a museum.
Gotcha.
For high rollers. I even asked them, I said, do you have any monster boxes? They're like, what's that? I'm like, amateur hour here. Jesus. So all in the vault, because there's nothing, every card has to be in a vault. I'm like, I said, I bet you don't have a fucking, pardon me. I was trying
now.
They don't have a Roger Peckinpah autograph over there. Come on.
By the way, have you gotten any new cards before we get out of here? Have you gotten any new cards?
Oh, have I got new cards?
Oh, here we go.
Let's see what I've got in the last few days, Eric.
You got the flag on the right side there on that uniform too. Nice.
While Glenn gets his cards, Mikhail Garcia of the Royals, WBC MVP.
I got a new Butch Weiniger, if that counts.
Butch Weiniger. Look at this.
I got a new pink. Guess who that is, Armand?
Oh, dear God.
Wilmer Flores. He would perform better than Judge in a clutch situation.
Yes, he would. I would agree with that. In a clutch situation.
I got a new, Eric, one of my favorite players of all time.
Oh, geez. Caitlin Chen.
I got a Caitlin Chen this week. And of course, Eric, not to be, what's my word be? Not to be too narcissistic, but I picked up this beautiful one. It's all in the case and everything. The rare blank back, Armand.
A blank
Look at it.
Blank
Look at this.
back. Hey, look at that.
Got the rookie card now. Not everybody gets one of these.
Nice. Look at Mark says tuned in at the right time.
A nice New York Giants card of some guy named Crandall.
Oh, Crandall. There you go.
I know I wasn't prepared. I got some stuff, Eric.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
I got a nice. Did I show you this the other night? I got the nice sheet of postage stamps that are unused.
Yeah, the Babe Ruth. That's freaking
Babe Ruth. I got those. So Yeah, I got you some odds and ends here, but some night I'll break out some good stuff.
You're heading to the National this year too, right?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Where's it at this year?
I'm going with Mark from New York.
That's right. Where's it at? Chicago?
Chicago this year, right, B?
Yes. When is it?
Nice.
The last week in July.
So what I know.
Trade deadline.
Trade day.
I will be back to you and me again.
Hey, it's gonna be me and you, Armand. There you go. We'll do it again.
So I got two DeRosa quotes.
Uh-oh.
So Mason Miller was only available in a safe situation, like I brought up earlier,
in a safe situation, Cap,
because of Padres restrictions. Then he was asked by Evan George of The Athletic if he would come back for the next WBC. It would be 100% yes to do it again.
Okay. All right.
I would not be surprised if he's back.
Yeah. Okay. He's not with a professional or not with a team or anything.
No, he works for MLB Network.
Yeah, why not? Yeah, that makes sense. And then Mason Miller, that made sense, right? You want to have him come in to shut it down. That makes.
Before I get out of here, Eric, do you like I like duel. I got a couple of duels this week.
Oh, yeah, those are kind of cool. Oh, who is this?
See that one?
There's a glare.
Glenn Hall and Rudy Miggy. So both of those guys are deceased, but they both signed the same card.
Nice.
That's a real sweet.
That looks like back in what, the 60s, 70s?
And Eric, this one is on my desk because I'm sure you and I cannot go 30 days of Giant Sports Talk Live with being able to. He's like, the 6 degrees of separation. I'm going to keep. I love this baby.
That's a badass card. Yeah, I like that one.
That's my Buck Weaver. I like to pull. I like. Does he not look like a ball player, Eric?
He does. He does.
Right into the coal mines playing ball. Look at that. That's like tough.
That's what it looks like.
He looks like the bouncer / bartender at like a dirty, rotten bar. Like, you do not mess with it.
The Mafia run bar over in Jersey.
Nice.
Armand, you would know. All right, I got to get out of here, Eric. I had the long show.
Hey, Armand, hang out in the green room. Hang out in the green room when we get out of here.
Okay.
I'll talk to you. I was going to ask you real quick, Glenn, is there any big game hunting for this year's National, or are you just going to go and see what they got?
It's based on finances, so it's going to be like
fair enough.
Hunting and pecking. It's going to be pretty.
Nothing wrong with that.
Although Armand said he's going to buy me some cards. So his wife said
nice.
He was going to pick up a few cards for me. So we'll see what happens. I'm always like peddling stuff too to make room. Like I've got a nice.
Oh, you're going to sell some stuff? Nice.
You ever hear of him?
It's garbage. It's a flyer.
Jason?
Yeah, but he was classic. Pelle Lindbergh.
Oh, it's a flyer. It's garbage. It's trash.
And this guy. Who's that, Eric?
I have no idea.
Bobby Orr.
Hey! There you go.
It's Bobby.
Hey, look at that.
Bobby. So I'm surrounded. Eric's never been into my pad, but if you walk in here, you go, geez, I didn't know you live in a museum or an Elks Lodge because there's pictures and cards everywhere. WNBA signed balls.
Eric, it looks like a hoarder house.
Yeah, I've got Tops Off ice cream containers, Steve Bartkowski, and geez, I've got even Winnie the Pooh stamps.
Are you gonna sell? Oh my gosh, are you gonna sell some stuff over there?
Former Expo, former Giant, Al Oliver, Stevie Rogers without the stash. Yeah, I got lots of goodies. Anyway,
do you get your own booth over there, or do you just take your stuff and sell whatever?
No, I just wander around.
Freelance it, huh? Nice. All right,
and you never know what I got here. 1907 mint condition ticket to a game. Dartmouth and Holy Cross, November 9th, 1907.
Hello. I remember that. I remember you brought that up during the season.
Did I bring that before?
Okay. Yeah, that's
Armand. Awesome. I don't leave a stone unturned in my collection here. Eric says, hey, remember this? And then I think the only night we got heavy into the Chicago Black Sox, and I had the card right here on the table.
You had it. That was awesome.
I didn't bring it on the show. He's like, where's the card? I'm like,
yeah, Mark says he's working on finishing his 52 top set. Oof.
Nice. Oh, I got a nice book. Look at this.
Holy crap.
And it's a book that focuses on the 1952. Guess what? What year is he working on?
52.
The book I just got yesterday.
Hey, there it is.
All
the 52s.
All the 52s, Eric. But it got a write-up on every player. So get this. Before I go, how about this? I'm flipping through. And most of these players, like I know the big names, George Kell, Mickey Mantle, Monty Irving, Willie Mays. But I'm flipping through, and it's when you get to the guys, Eric, who are just serviceable, but there's the stories behind them. So there was a guy named Gene Bearden. So, of course, he gets the nice 1952 Topps card. They spell his name wrong, first of all. So how bad is it? You get a card, and all of a sudden, hey, Mom, I got my card. And, they spelled your name wrong. So get this, okay? It's the stories I like, Eric. While in the minor leagues, Gene Bearden served on the USS Helena. His battle injuries in 1943 left him with a metal plate in his skull, a metal hinge in his knee, and a lifetime of pain. I know what that's like. It's amazing he could even pitch again. But in 1948, he went 20-7 and a league-leading 2.43 ERA.
Wow, how about that?
That's something.
Boo wants to know. He wants to see a Howard Chuck. You got a Howard Chuck?
Oh, do I have a Howard Chuck? I have one about 10 feet, but I've got a pile of boxes here. It'd take me 10 minutes to find it. But I do have Howard Chucks because, of course, you know who Howard Chuck is? He passed away recently. He was the captain of the Winnipeg Jets.
Oh, well, there you go.
He was actually the coach of Mark Scheifele. And Mark Scheifele, Eric, see, it's the 7 degrees of separation. Mark Scheifele got coached by Dale Hawerchuk in Barrie. And who did he go on to play? Who was he a star for?
The Jets.
The Jets. So, look, it's... And then my old buddy.
Ah, there he is. Mark.
Anyway, we had the 7th inning stretch, little giant talk, little cards. Time to cut on out of here.
Let's get out of here, guys. All right, hey, thanks for showing up, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Woo!
Thanks, Armand.
Hanging around, Armand. Woo!
You've been watching Giant Sports Talk Live with Eric and Glenn, a Northern Lights Entertainment Broadcasting production.